Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Keita Bug, and you are tuned in to the Brown Bummer. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. So, my beautiful, beautiful yucca plant. I saw on YouTube how to get rid of nets. And one of the suggestions were to place dryer sheets over the soil and to dress it with pebbles, rocks. And so I will say for maybe 2 weeks or so, it worked. But I noticed in this area, because I did it with my yucca plant, and I also did it with my corn plant, which is struggling, y'all. Don't judge. It's well. But I noticed that there was some gnats flying around in this area. I didn't know if it was because of my elephant ear, but I just got her, so I decided to actually dig a little deeper. I did notice that the water literally ran through, just like the YouTuber promised. But when I went to move these rocks, I noticed that it was actually getting a little moldy. Y'all see that? Right? And if you actually can tell, look at that, look at the mold. And I just saw a freaking gnat fly out. I saw little baby gnats flying in here. Now the whole purpose of this whole method is to prevent the baby gnats from flying out and prevent the mama ones from going in. But y'all, I don't know if that worked. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try the peroxide method, but you guys can see, where did it go? I can't find it. I saw little baby ones crawling. Even saw like a little like worm, probably the larva. Yuck. Ugh. I hate bugs, but I love plants. So I'm gonna take all this out and dress it with the peroxide watering solution, and then place the rocks back on top and see what happens. I do know with the what are these things called, softener, the fabric softener was supposed to work as a shield, but I think by having the fabric softener on top and also having the rocks on top, it actually kept the moisture in the soil, which may have not been a great idea. So I'm about to experiment and see what happens, and I will have to follow back up with you guys. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and remove the dryer sheet so that I can get access to the soil. You can see the fungus there, and so I have to remove all of the rocks and make sure that I'm able to get access so that I can kill those gnats and the baby gnats that's hiding in my soil. And right there you can see on my hand that is just nasty. So I continue to remove the dryer sheets. You can see the fungus on the dryer sheets, and I think that the combination of the two just pretty much made the environment even more moist for it to wreak havoc of gnats that I'm trying to get rid of. And so once I actually remove the rocks, I'm going to drench it in the water and the peroxide mix, which is half and half, and I'm just gonna thoroughly soak it so that it can really reach down to the bottom of that pot, so I can just make sure that, you know, it's getting every ounce of that soil, so I can make sure that all those gnats are dead. Also, I mean, on the internet it does say that it does actually clean your soil as well too. So just keep in mind that when you use the peroxide mix, that it's getting rid of everything, even good minerals, so you may have to replenish your soil with fertilizer once you get done doing all that. So once I actually treated the soil, I decided to go a step further and spray the whole plant down with the soap and water spray or mix, so I can just make sure that I'm being thorough, because when I tell you these gnats are driving me crazy, it is. And of course I'm not going to put my rocks back without washing them. So I washed my rocks with soap and water as well. To go a step further, I'm going to go ahead and spray my plant down with the organoside just to make sure that I make this whole area completely undesirable to any gnats that are flying around that could possibly lay future eggs. So hopefully this was helpful and informative, and I will be able to give you guys an update real soon. Look at Sonic looking all fresh. Ain't nothing like a wipe down.